Do you know that they used your van to do it?
They couldn't have used my...
Or whether
I don't know anything. I was at the house eating fried chicken with my sister, so therefore, I don't know anything.
This is 24-year-old Maria Robinson at the Escambia County Sheriff's Office in Pensacola, Florida. She is telling a robbery homicide investigator she was home eating fried chicken the night 4 masked men robbed the shrimp basket.
The robbery was on a Saturday. Okay. And
She put herself at home on a Thursday. The robbery was on a Saturday. She has just given an alibi for the wrong night.
The message that he had sent him, he was like, the back door unlocked.
who sent that?
That guy right there sent.
The answer is already in the building. The surveillance video is on a laptop down the hall. Her van is in it. Her hoodie is in it. Her baby's diaper bag is in it. The shrimp basket on Navy Boulevard is a fry house in the Warrington end of Pensacola. Saturday, June 27, 2015 was a full house. The parking lot was packed, which matters later.
4 men came in through a door left unlocked for them, masked, carrying pistols. They emptied the register, then took the staff's phones out of their hands.
3 other people were there who appear in no report. They were asleep in car seats in the van parked behind the restaurant. They were Maria Robinson's children. The robbery took about 2 minutes. The 4 ran out the same door, across a strip of grass, into the trailer park behind, and into a van with its engine running.
Investigators pulled the restaurant's cameras and the ones around it. Within days, they had the van, the tag, and an owner, Maria Robinson, 24, 3 children, a 4th on the way. One of the 4 was already in custody, and one of them wasn't a robber in the ordinary sense. He worked there. He told the others when to come and which door would be open.
On July 16, 2015, 19 days later, she was brought in to talk about her van.
Here is what the detectives already have. Video of the van before and after. 4 men, one in a gray hoodie with a faded design on the back. A co-defendant in a cell. An inside man identified, and the messages that set it up. She knows none of it. She thinks she is here about a van. Watch what she gives away before anybody shows her anything.
Grab that chair right there in the corner, and I'll be right back.
Right here?
Yeah. Sweetheart, you got your ID on you by chance?
In the car.
In the car?
I have a copy of it in my phone.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Can I borrow it for just a minute?
Mm-hmm. You gotta tap it there. And if it locks, it's 1, 1, 2, 3.
Note the register from the first sentence. Sweetheart, sweetie. He will call her baby and babe for 3 hours, no matter what she admits.
You go ahead and put that on? You go ahead and put that on?
Put it on?
Yeah, you want me to put it on?
No.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this real quick.
I was bored. You left me alone.
You know you don't have to be here, right? You know you're free to leave at any time. You can stand up and walk out. You understand that?
Mhm.
Okay. You know that's the door and it's open. You just walk out, right?
Free to leave, the door is open, walk out. That isn't kindness. That is the sentence that keeps this interview non-custodial. And he says it first.
What I want to do first is, what time is it? It is... Alright, is there anything in your phone that shouldn't be in this phone whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
Probably pictures.
We're not, that's not what we're interested in. You're talking about adult pictures? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not, that's not what we're interested in. What we're interested in is I'm with the Robbery Homicide Unit, okay? And we are investigating a robbery that took place, okay? And I'm pretty sure you know what robbery I'm talking about. Well, let me rephrase it. I know you know what robbery I'm talking about, okay? That's why we're here talking with you, okay? And the involvement with your van with that robbery. That's what I want to talk to you about. The main thing that I want you to understand is I just need you to be 100% honest with me, okay? And save yourself a lot of heartache and pain, okay? Because this ain't a speeding ticket, okay? This is something that carries prison time, and you don't need that. Agree?
Listen to how he frames it. Not were you involved. He tells her he already knows that she knows, then hands her away to be a victim of it.
Okay. Don't let these boys get you messed up. Okay? Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What I want to do is I want to take a look at your phone. Okay? But I need your permission to do that.
Okay.
Okay? And if you give me that permission, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you this consent to search form. Okay?
Okay.
It says, before you consent to a search, you're advised of your rights as follows. You do not have to consent to a search for yourself or your property. If you do consent to such search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search can be used against you in a court of law. If you refuse to consent to search, your refusal cannot be used against you. Unless you consent to such search, we cannot search you or your property without probable cause except upon the authority of a search warrant issued by a judge or a proper court authorizing the search. A search warrant will not be issued except upon an affidavit setting forth the facts which constitute legally sufficient probable cause for the issuance of the search warrant. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before consenting to such search. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one may be appointed to advise you. Do you feel like you've been threatened in any way? Has anybody coerced you in any way, offered you anything? Okay. This right here says, I have read the statements of my rights shown above and understand what my rights are. I do not wish to talk to a lawyer for advice. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. This just says for an Android model Z970, okay, by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. And if you agree to that, I just need you to sign there.
Okay.
And I guess you said it's 1123.
Yeah.
And now, where do you work at? Where do you work?
Popeyes now.
Which one?
We're on Pace.
Pace. Okay. Is that the only one you've ever worked at?
Yeah, I used to work on, I guess that's Industrial Drive at Wayne Darling. Okay. So I've only been to Popeyes.
The Popeyes on Navy Boulevard shares a boundary with the Shrimp Basket parking lot. She has worked there a week.
You ready? Get us out of the way. All right, like I said, my name's Heath Jackson. I'm with Sheriff's Office, Robbery Homicide Unit. And I'm your new best friend, okay? Because you got some problems, and I want to make sure we get them straight, okay? Because you're going to need somebody to reach out and help you, okay? And I'm that person. You can take my help or not, totally up to you. But for somebody that's been doing this for 16 years, I think you need some help. Fair enough?
16 years, and every one of them audible. He hasn't asked a question yet. He is assigning roles. He is the helper. She is the one who needs help.
You want to start, or do I need to start?
You can start.
I'd rather you start, because you got something in your mind you need to tell me.
No,
Yeah?
I don't.
Okay. Tell me about Alley Cat.
He's a friend.
How good of a friend?
Not a good friend now. We're not talking anymore. But he was a good friend.
Is he a good enough friend to go to prison over for the rest of your life? How old are you?
24.
Is he a good enough friend for you to go to prison for 30 years? Yeah or no?
No.
Now, that's a serious question.
No.
Okay. How do you know him?
We met at Jeans.
Okay. How long ago was that?
Not that long ago. Probably 4 months.
Were y'all in a sexual relationship together?
Yeah.
You do know he dates someone else?
I know he lived with someone else.
Okay. Who do you know he lives with?
Brianna.
Okay. Y'all had a little altercation, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When was that?
Not last week, the week before. I believe the week before we went to the pool. We happened the day we went to the pool.
Does he know you're pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
What'd he say?
He's mad because I told him I wasn't going to keep the baby and that I was going to kill it. Then he was like, on God, don't call him no more for it, about it, since I'm not keeping it.
When you say kill it, you going to have an abortion or just kill it?
I
kill
was
it?
going to have an abortion,
Okay.
but I'm not. I'm just going to give it for adoption.
Okay. So you know he lives over there with her and he pretty much kicks it with her all the time and 2 or 3 other folks, right?
I know he keeps it with her. I don't know about the. Well, I knew about one, but
Well, 2 or 3 other folks.
2 minutes in, and she has given him the relationship, the pregnancy, the other girlfriend, and the fight. None of that was asked for in a robbery case.
You ever let him drive your vehicle?
No.
Never let him use it?
I drive my own van.
Okay. You ever drive it with him in there with you?
Yeah, when I pick him up from work and drop him off.
Where's he work at?
Not Waffle House.
Firehouse?
Firehouse. The highway.
You ever pick him up and ride his friends around?
His brothers, well, so-called brothers, yeah.
Which ones?
It's just me, him, Wood, and that's it.
Who's Wood?
That's what I know about Wood.
That's not his real brother?
No, I don't think that's his real brother.
You just know him as Wood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have they ever asked you to do anything that you didn't feel comfortable doing?
When they tell me to take me to see females, no, I don't like to do that, but I do it.
So you drive Alley Cat to go see females?
No, but I'm pretty sure he's messing around with one of the sisters if they all go over there and get dropped off. And there's like 5 or 6 sisters over there. So yeah.
Don't you think that's disrespectful?
I don't care. We're in a relationship.
What do you know about the shrimp basket robbery?
It was 3 dudes went in here.
What else do you know about it?
That's all I know.
Do you know how they got there? You know how they left?
No.
You don't know any of that?
No.
Okay. Well, do you know that they used your van to do it?
They couldn't have used my.
She volunteered the number. 3 dudes went in. That didn't come from the news. That came from somebody who counted men out of a vehicle.
Okay. Is there another van that's just like yours with the same back door and the same license plate number?
There's another van like mine, but I'm highly sure there's not one with the same license plate number.
I'm 100% sure it's not one with the same license plate number. And I don't think there's one with the same back door as yours either.
It is.
Where's
in
it at?
Pensacola Village.
Huh?
It beats in Pensacola Village.
Well, whose is that?
I don't know, but I seen it yesterday out there.
Did they steal your tag?
No.
Tag's still on yours, right?
Yeah.
So, you see what I'm getting at now? The problem when you create issues and you go out and you commit robberies, you can sometimes cover up things and hide things, but this world's changed over the years. Everybody has cameras, everybody has cell phones, and people just don't go to sleep at 8 o'clock. People sit out on their porches and their trailers, things like that, and they watch things that go on. So it's not a question of was your van used. Okay, we know it was. Okay, so now it becomes a part where after we've talked to everybody else and we've put our pieces together, it comes down to whether you're going to tell us what you know about it or whether
I don't know anything. I was at the house eating fried chicken with my sister, so therefore I don't know anything.
Watch the shape of that answer. He asks if she'll tell him what she knows. She doesn't say no. She produces an alibi nobody asked for.
So then, if you know you were there, what day did the robbery take place?
I don't know. I just know it was on a Thursday or something like that.
So you were
Was
eating...
it a Thursday?
Huh? So
I
you were
think
eating
it's a
fried
Thursday.
chicken with your sister on a Thursday when it happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it was on the news the next day.
Okay. And you just happen to remember that?
Yeah, because I seen it on the news. So there, yeah, I do.
Okay. The robbery was on a Saturday. Okay. And
She was so sure she was home that she guessed the day and guessed wrong. He doesn't press it. He files it. He has 3 hours.
the next thing is when people start getting put in jail, they start losing their loyalty to everybody else. Okay. Usually the first person to the trough eats. Okay. The last person that shows up to the trough starves to death. Okay. Those are the people that usually end up in prison the longest. It'd be bad for somebody that has knowledge of this to end up with more prison time or more trouble than the folks that actually did it. Okay? You need to understand, I want you to understand, that this ain't going to turn out good for you lying, okay, and not telling me the truth, okay? You got an opportunity today, right here, to not have an issue, okay? And you're going to pass that chance up because you think you got to be loyal to these other folks that ain't going to be loyal to you, okay? People's already singing because they ain't got any choice, all right? There's some people that's looking at sentences that they can't go do. They're not going to do, okay? Have you ever been to prison? Do you know what prison's like?
No, I've never been to jail.
Okay. Well, I want you to look at me when I tell you this. Today ain't the day you want to find out, okay? You got 3 kids and 1 on the way. That ain't what you want. Because ain't nobody going to watch out for you but you. And can't nobody raise your other kids like their mama. You think if you in prison, everybody's going to pony up and help you raise your kids? Nope. You think they're going to get the care and the treatment they need that their mama can give them? Nope. You're in a bad spot, and I know you're trying to make a decision that you think's right. But at the end of the day, I want you to think back. There's an old saying that always said, the truth shall set you free. You don't want to spend the rest of this week trying to make up, try to figure out how you're going to cover up what you said, when we can just put it on the table and you move on. Because nobody knows what's going on in this room but you and me. Okay? And the only way anybody hears about what went in this room is if you talk about it. Because I don't talk to people. I'm not out in the streets. I don't know folks. People don't come by and visit me. But they do you. Who's got the most to lose in this? You do. And it kind of baffles me that you wouldn't want to just get it off your chest and move on. I don't want you to end up in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble for something somebody else did. To me, I think you probably got talked into something that you just didn't want no part of, but you kind of felt like you...
The children have entered the room now, and they will not leave it. It is the only pressure point in this case that works.
But you need to talk to me. You need to talk to me now. Because I want the best for you. And I know you want the best for yourself. And I can promise you, having somebody tell you for the next 20 years what you can do and not do, when you can sleep and not sleep, when you can use the phone and not use the phone, I don't think that's something that you're ready for. I don't think that's something that you can do. Because I can't do it. I know you can't. You got a lot of life ahead of you, young lady. And making a poor decision and not talking to me ain't going to help it. Give me the opportunity to try to help you fix your problems. Don't give me the opportunity to give you more problems. Does that make sense? I got faith in you, That's why I brought you in here to talk with you. Because I'm giving you a chance to talk to me before there's no more chances left. I don't believe in people getting hurt that shouldn't. I don't believe in people having to carry other people's weight. It ain't right. I do believe in second chances, but I don't believe in lying. Look at me. I need you to be honest with me. And I need you to do what's right for you. Because I promise you, this ain't a speeding ticket. This ain't something simple. This ain't no trespass warning for being somewhere you ain't supposed to be. This is something that carries years and years of prison. Do the right thing. If you're worried about them finding out what you say, that ain't going to happen, because I'm not going to tell them. They don't care about you. They're going to throw you under the bus if they have to. That's the American way. That's what everybody does. Are you prepared to do what you need to do and go to prison? Are you prepared for that? Look at me. Are you prepared for that? Is that what you want? Because I can shut this notebook and make that happen, okay? Because this case is fixing to be shut and it's fixing to be solved, okay? I'd rather have you on the honest side of it than over there with the liars. You want to tell me the truth? Tell me the truth so we can straighten this out. We can help you. We can fix this. Because I know you better than this. Right or wrong.
6.5 minutes of one man talking. Count the silences. Every pause is an invitation. She fills none of them until the last one.
We were sitting at the house, me, Alley Cat, and Uniqua.
When was this?
I forgot what day it was. But we were sitting at the house. We was getting ready to go to the club.
Mm-hmm.
We just got back. Uniqua started cooking chicken, and we was figuring out what we
Now,
was going to do.
who's Uniqua?
My sister.
Your sister. Spell her name.
I don't know how to spell it.
She your real sister?
No, it's just...
You just called her sister.
Yeah, because we got this little group thing, and it's 3 girls and like 6 boys.
Okay. I'm listening.
And me, her, Caleb, and Alley Cat, and Wood was watching.
You, her, you said Kayla?
Caleb.
Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Alley Cat and Wood.
And Wood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was watching TV?
Yeah, and Uniqua was cooking. We was trying to figure out, like, talking about where we was going to go. Because I think we was going to go to Jean's or Betham's.
Okay.
And Bruce came and he was like, "Sis, can you run me somewhere?" And I was like, "Who is you?" Then Alley Cat was like, "I think he want to go hit his lick." And then I was like, "Dude, he got some gas money." He was like, "I got you." So I was to walk out the door, and then Alex was sitting on the couch, and he was like, "Do you want me to ride with you?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he had rolled with me. Me and him and Wood had went and took Bruce to Warrenton, and we picked up
She has moved herself from the living room into the driver's seat. 20 minutes ago, she was eating fried chicken. Now she is naming everyone in her van.
Okay, slow down because I need to write that down. You said you, Allie, Cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wood, and who else?
We went, me, Alley Cat, Bruce, when it picked up, me, Alley Cat, Wood, and Bruce when it picked up Javon. That's all I know. It's his first name. I don't even know him. That was my first time meeting him. From Warrenton.
You talking about Javon?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went and picked him up from Warrenton.
That's the first time you ever met him? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that day.
Okay.
Because Bruce knew him, and he was like, "We need to go pick up my brother." And I was like, who is your brother and all that. So we went and picked up his brother. Then they was like, we need to go to Marino Court. And I was like, what we going there for? And then he was like, to pick up something. Then we picked up some boy or whatever. He got in the car with a book bag. And he was like, take us to get something to eat from Popeyes. And we got to Popeyes. He was like, no, don't stop right here. Go back there. I got to hit my lick. So we had parked. It's like a trailer park behind the Popeyes. And we was parked on the side of, I guess that's his cousin trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But his cousin wasn't there. There was a lady in there. And so Bruce and the other boy and Javon got out the car and they was like, we were right
You said
back.
Bruce?
Javon and the other boy got out the car. And
Who's the other boy?
I don't know.
The one they picked up at
Marino Court.
Okay.
And it was like, we'll be right back. We finna run in here and serve him. So they got out the car and they was gone for like 15, 20 minutes. And so Alec was like, come on, they taking forever, let's go. So we was pulling out or whatever, and then they was running, and then one of them had a shirt over their head and they was like, drive or I'm gonna kill you. And so I just drove and dropped them off in Twin Oaks.
The whole robbery in under 40 seconds, delivered flat, no hesitation before the gun. She has told herself this version before, and the rehearsed part is the part where she had no choice.
Let me ask you this. Basically, you're telling me they robbed the shrimp basket.
I don't know. I didn't know they
But-
robbed it
But the shrimp basket is right beside it.
until I seen it the next day on the news. And I was like,
Oh,
they robbed the
shit.
shrimp basket.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had woke Alex up and I was like, did you know they was going to do that? He was like, do what? I was like, the shrimp basket was robbed. And he was like, well, we was there last night. I said, yeah. And he was like, oh, those pussy niggas going to have to see me because it was like, they started beefing. So like, they was after us. And then that next couple of days, Javon came to my house with like 7 dudes. And then,
They threatened you?
mhm.
What did they tell you?
They was going to kill me and my kids because they thought I came and told.
Javon told you that? Remember what day that was?
No, it's on my Facebook. It's in my messages.
He sent you a message.
No, I sent it to Alley brother. Because Alley wouldn't respond.
Did y'all ever, after the robbery, you said you took them to Twin Oaks?
Mm.
Where at in Twin Oaks?
I dropped them off in the back where the pool is.
Okay. At any point, did you, you know who Javon's girl is? The little white girl?
She was out there with me and Bree fought. That was my first time ever seeing her.
Okay, so you never been up in her house?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't even know where she lives. I just know when I went out there to fight Bree, after we left the pool, she walked over with a baby stroller to the front.
Let me ask you this. When y'all was going over there, what was Javon wearing? Do you remember?
I don't know. Because when we went in Warrenton, he had some clothes on, but when he got in the van, he had on different clothes. So I don't, like, when we got in the van,
Mhm.
he had on one outfit. But when he got out to go hit the lick, he had on something different. And when I dropped him off at Twin Oaks,
He got in wearing one outfit and got out wearing another. She is describing men changing clothes 30 yards from a restaurant they are about to rob as something she simply noticed.
he had something different. He
Somebody had on a gray sweater, like a zip-up gray sweatshirt like thing. You remember who had that on?
That was my jacket.
Where'd you get that jacket at?
It was in my trunk of my van.
But where did you originally get that at? It had some writing on the back?
It shouldn't have had any writing on the back.
It didn't have nothing on it at all?
No.
This would have had a picture like some windmills on the back.
It was a sweater. It was like a hoodie.
Hoodie, zip-up, gray
hmm
shirt.
It was in the trunk. I got it from the Goodwill.
Did it have? It didn't have no writing on the back?
No, it shouldn't have. Unless he had it.
No,
Inside out.
this would have had some turbines on it, like wind turbine,
Oh, no.
like a GE.
Mine was a dark gray.
He describes a gray hoodie with a design on the back because he has seen it on the video. She doesn't ask why. She claims it. Her clothing is now on one of the robbers.
Did you see any of them with a gun?
They had the gun when they came back out and they told me to drive.
Who had it?
I don't know which one on what it was. They had a black t-shirt over their face. No, pink t-shirt over their face. It looked it.
You didn't ever see him take it off, though?
Mm-mm. Then when I dropped them off,
By the voice, you couldn't tell who it was, though?
Because the whole way there, they never...
Who all did you drop off at Twin Oaks?
The 3 boys I picked up, Bruce, Javon, and whoever the other guy was.
The Marino Court dude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Alex never went in?
No, Alex and... not Jarrell. Alex and Wood, we had went to Bedlam's that night. Or whatever.
And Wood was Wood still in the van?
Yeah.
Who all sat in the van with you while they went in?
Alley Cat and Wood.
Okay.
Because we all end up going out and going to the beach afterwards.
All right, can you give me just 1 second? You need anything? You want some water or something?
"15 minutes alone, no crying, no pacing, no head in her hands. She sits. This isn't shock. This is somebody waiting to find out how much they know."
You want a Coke or a Mountain Dew? I got a whole pile of them in here. They cold.
I don't want that.
You want anything? No water, nothing. You want candy bar? Nothing. Fit to bring a guy in here with a laptop. If you can just help him get those messages, those Facebook messages, he'll walk you through it. It won't take him too.
It's a guy that work at the shrimp basket too.
It's involved? Okay.
Cause he came to my house.
When?
Bruce's cousin. When Javon came.
Is he the one that lives in the trailer?
No, he the one that dropped the black truck. He the one that I guess set it up.
What's his name?
I don't know. I just know he drive a black truck. He was there tonight. I can see if on the video I can point him out.
Okay.
Cause I seen him
On that video, if I show you that video, can you point out who the ones were, what they was wearing? Cause you'll be able to tell by how they walk and all that.
I don't know how the third guy walked, but I know Javon and Bruce.
You know which one they are? Okay. Give me just a minute. I'll get all that for you, okay? Hey, you're going to be okay. Okay?
She has handed them the inside man unasked. He came to her house. He drove the black truck. He set it up. And she can point him out on a video she hasn't been shown.
Babe, you alright? You ain't? You be alright. It's gonna be alright, okay? You don't worry about that. You let us handle it, okay? We're gonna take care of you. Can we get you anything? Something to drink? Anything you want? Coke? Or anything like that? You don't? Anything I can do to help you? Now, who is Terrell?
Alex's brother.
Alex's brother, Terrell South Hall? Is that how you say it? South Hall?
I just know Miss Real.
I got you. What's his street name? You know what his street name is?
Real.
Is it Rail?
That's what.
Notice the division of labor. One applies pressure, the other brings the drinks and the paperwork, and it is the comfortable one who takes her phone apart.
You say it's in Terrell's and then also in Alex's, right? Is that the only two? Okay. Give me 1 second. I might have to see why it's not saved to that flash drive.
I know on my phone I can screenshot it.
Yeah, I
Save it on the computer.
just didn't want to. If I screenshot it, then I got.
Try settings. You can't highlight it and save it.
It's not letting me do it. Let's see. See, it's not on there.
If you try to highlight all of it, you should be able to right click and press save.
Yeah, but the only thing is like if I click on your picture, it's going to go to your page.
Go to, let me see.
Hang on. See, that's going to do the whole page.
You gotta click at the top, hold it, and scan, like, not mine, go down, slide some more. Slide down, like, pull the page down some more, the messages up some, to where the date is. Now click where the date is at, and start highlighting from there.
Right there?
Yeah, from, like, there.
Right there.
Now slide down. Don't go on it. Just take up some, there. That way it'll, and then if you right click, you can press save.
How many days was it? Was it just that
It
one?
was that one day.
She is leaning over a laptop, teaching a sheriff's investigator how to save her own private messages into evidence.
Go to copy, and then open Microsoft Word, and then you can save it to it.
Yeah, just make a Word document. The whole thing. I don't know if it's got Word on this computer or not.
Go to all programs, and Microsoft Word should be up there.
Some of these have it, some of them don't. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have Office on it.
Windows Update, Microsoft.
This one doesn't have Microsoft Office on it.
You don't have a notepad either? Office Writer. Should do it.
See if that comes up.
Then just click the right hand and paste. Right there at the bottom. Oh, it's
This one working.
It's up. That's just a.
What day was it on that you talked to Alex?
I think the next day, cause the only way for me to contact Alex since his phone is off is through him.
Through Facebook Messenger.
Through his brother. His
Oh,
brother
okay.
tell him. Cause I had blocked. I just unblocked him this morning from Facebook.
Oh, really?
Cause we haven't been talking. I unblocked him this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I asked him, did he want to talk like grown people? Or did he still want to argue? Then he
What's y'all
replied,
arguing over?
a whole bunch of crap.
Just like personal stuff between you two about the baby and stuff? Y'all
Mhm.
relationship?
Not about the baby, and then I was telling him because his baby mama was telling me that he was using my van to pick her up, and it was a whole bunch of BS out the her fault. But you know how that go, how we argue and you get on Facebook and we argue.
I got you.
And I was telling him he needed to check her, and then one thing went to another, and he was like, both of y'all need to learn to get along.
She unblocked him this morning before any of this. She woke up and decided she was done being angry with the man whose child she is carrying.
How old are you, Maria?
24.
Baby, you gotta stop this. This is number 4. And see, you want to give them up. Hanging out with these dummies and them talking you into doing dumb things.
But I didn't know they was going to do it till we got there. And then earlier that day, and I was like, the shrimp basket, I took Bruce there. He walked in and got something to eat. And when he came out, he came with the dude. And we parked in that same trailer park.
Well, you didn't think it was funny to have to park back there? Why the heck wouldn't you park at the shrimp basket parking lot?
Because the parking lot was full over there. And he was like, just pull around this way because it's a driveway through the trailer park and the shrimp basket. He was like, just pull right here. And then we met his cousin or whoever that is. And he was like, oh, we're just going to chill over his house. And I was like, I'm not going back out there.
Who you talking about? His cousin?
Bruce's cousin staying at trailer park.
Oh, I got you.
He was like, we're going to go out there and chill. And I was like, I'm not going back out there. And I guess that was their way of getting me back out there.
Let's see.
And I remember Bruce on the phone. And he was like, I'm on the way, big dog, or whatever he called him. And the dude and him had a whole conversation back and forth. I should have just...
The parking lot was full. That is her reason for parking behind the restaurant out of sight. It is also the one detail the video confirms exactly.
You had Bruce's phone?
He left it in my van.
Oh.
And I threw it out the window on Fairfield last week. I just threw it away when I found it in the back of the van.
You know where it's at still?
If they
You know
didn't-
where you threw it
If
out?
they didn't break it up, yeah.
Oh, does he know you throw it out there?
Mm-mm.
He didn't know you would throw it out there? How would it be? Oh, you talking about when you throw it out the
When
window if
they-
it didn't break it up?
You know they cut the grass right there.
Right.
When you coming through Warrenton, and you get on that little breezeway,
Mm-hmm.
and you come over to the bridge, and it leads you to Fairfield.
If I took you over there, could you show me where you threw it out?
It's right there, like right when you getting off.
I know what I'm saying. If I took you over there, you could show me where you threw his phone out?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Bruce's phone?
But the dude, what's his name? He still got his phone. The dude that worked there.
Ivy?
And then I was showing Alec at the messages. I was like, he been playing this.
He what?
Been playing it.
Oh, I got you. Who? You talking about the dude that worked there? Or Alex?
Because they was calling it football. What he said in the messages? Basketball players and cheerleaders. I guess that's their way of describing the women and men.
I got you.
And I took Bruce and the dude and him came out. They shook each other up and did their little handshake. And we went back and I'm like, what was the purpose? And when I told Alex, they robbed the shrimp basket.
What Alex say when you told him that?
I was lying.
He said you was lying?
Don't try his brothers like that. Then he found out about it, and that's why all of them ended up falling out. He was like, they wild as hell for trying me like that and not breaking me off. But Vaughn, he gave Alex some money. Alex gave me $50, but then I gave it away.
She read the messages on Bruce's phone and understood them well enough to tell her boyfriend a robbery was being set up. Before it happened,
You thought the money come from there?
It had to have came from there because they don't have no jobs.
You know?
Alex give me money, but he only gives to me when he get paid, and he only get paid on Wednesdays.
Where's Alex work at now?
The firehouse sub.
Oh, right there on Navy?
No. On Mobile Highway.
Mobile Highway?
Yeah, you know it's on the moon. By Publix. It's way down there. I guess Michigan.
All right, baby.
Yeah.
I'm up to the 29th. I'm at 27th now. This is the other conversation you had with Terrell was on the 28th.
Go up.
You more than that?
Mm-hmm.
So it was sooner than the 28th?
It should have. It was before.
Come down.
Mm-hmm. Go down some more.
You talking about right here?
No, that's when I ran out of gas.
Oh, I got you.
I know I wrote it to him because I was telling him about it. And he was like, nobody told him nothing until the next day. Those was his words. I know I didn't call him and tell him. Go down some more. I know it's probably. Let's go to Terrell. I wonder if I wrote it to it. Because I called him too a lot.
Yeah, you do. Who you say go to? Jarrell?
Yeah, that's Wood.
That's Wood?
Mm-hmm.
What's Jarrell's full real name?
I don't know.
Is it, I guess, Jarrell Blackman? Blackmon? Blackman?
I have no idea. I'm guessing that's his Facebook.
every name arrives with a correction attached. Wood is Gerald. Alley Cat is Alex. Real is Terrell. She is proofreading their suspect list.
You said what about it?
Now, who was fighting? Because everybody's sending that to you.
No,
Or
I'm
you
sending it.
Oh, you sending it. I got
That's
you.
the fight that's on my phone. That's Caleb, my brother.
Your brother fighting?
That's the one that go with
Now, whose phone was that you said you threw it out?
Bruce's.
Bruce's phone. What's his street name? Hey, while we're doing this, let me get you to sign this for me. We want to search the inside of your van. Do you have any problem with us searching your van? Okay. All right, let me read this to you real quick, all right? You do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your property. If you do consent to such search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search can be used against you in court of law. If you refuse to consent to such search, your refusal cannot be used against you. Unless you consent to such search, we cannot search your property without probable cause except upon authority of a search warrant issued by a judge or a proper court authorizing the search. A search warrant will not be issued except upon lawful affidavit setting forth the facts which constitute legally sufficient probable cause for issuance of a search warrant. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before consenting to a search. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand those? Mm-hmm. All right. Do you mind if we search inside your, look in your van? Mm-hmm.
You can.
We can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do me a favor. I need you to sign this right here, baby. Do best you can. Sign right there for me. It's going to be me and the other investigators being here talking to you, Investigator Jackson. Mm-hmm. Won't be no bunch of people.
Second consent form of the day, the first gave them her phone. This one gives them the van. She has signed away both pieces of physical evidence herself.
There's nothing in there.
We ain't going to tear up nothing.
It's all. So what if they find out I talked to y'all and they try to kill us?
What do you mean?
Javon, he's going to kill me.
Who is Javon? That fool's in jail right now.
What about Bruce?
You don't need to worry about that. You let us take care of that. If they contact you and they start threatening you or something like that, they start sending you a message. I don't care if they text you, they send you voice, text or messages on Facebook, whatever. You let us know, okay?
The first unguarded thing she has said all day, not what happens to me, what happens to us. And the answer tells her how far along this already is.
Oh, I know what it was. I was going to ask you, that shirt that old boy put on of yours, you was talking about that gray hood?
Sweet shirt.
Yeah. What happened to it?
He set it on fire.
Oh, he burned it up? Where'd he burn it up at?
Twin Oaks.
Oh, back there in the apartments? Oh, I got you.
Because when I called and asked about it, he said he set it on fire.
And which one was that?
Bruce, he told me that he wanted his phone. And he came to my house with that dude in that truck. And I told him I threw it out the window.
Oh, I got you. Did you tell him where you threw it? Oh, you didn't?
No. I didn't really throw it out the window when I told him. I just threw it out the window last week.
Oh, I got you. I feel.
I was going to give it to him, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to throw it out the window.
The hoodie is gone, burned at Twin Oaks that night. The phone is gone, thrown onto a grass verge. She knows where and when each piece went.
Did you ever see the gun?
Yeah, when they had it to the back of my head and told me to drive it, they were going to kill me.
Which one did that?
Whichever one had the pinkish shirt over their head, over their face. It was like a pink one. And then somebody had a black one.
Did they get out of the car with it?
With the shirt.
They keep the gun when they got out of the car? Do you know what they did with it?
I don't know what they did with it. But they took it. But
I don't know why this is not loading.
I don't even know if I wrote it to him. I know I wrote it, or I probably just called Alex and told him. But I know I mentioned it to him. He was like, nobody told him about it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see it under Alex's.
What time?
Oh, that was after that.
See, right there. When dude came here. Because that's not, he called me from his sister's phone.
He called you?
Yeah. And he was like, what you doing? And I was like, nothing. And then he was like, you came out here? I said, yeah. And then I hung up the phone in his face, and then that's when
he started messaging you?
Yeah. And then he was like, nobody didn't tell me nothing for real. On God. But he was like, he talked to him and got him right.
He said he talked to God and got right?
No, he talked to the dude. That was the message.
Listen to how her voice changes when the subject is the threats instead of the robbery. When she's the one at risk, her memory is excellent.
I get this here done. We'll be right back in here, okay? Give it just a minute. You sure you don't want nothing? You got that drink right there. You sure you don't need nothing else? You don't want no snack or nothing like that? You straight right now? You quit worrying about all this, all right? Look at me. You doing the right thing. You got kids involved in all this too, all right?
Yeah, I know. They was in the car.
Your kids was in the car while all this mess was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Marie, look at me. Get yourself out of that.
I didn't know they was gonna. I wouldn't have took my kids if I wouldn't known they was gonna do something like that. That's
I know, but do you understand? That man had a gun inside the car with your kids, threatening to kill you while your kids were there. I know you didn't know, but you see the type of people that these knuckleheads run around with. This is who you associate yourself with. You need to stop all this. Their boys knew your kids was in the car, and they did that. That shows they have no respect for you, and they have no respect for your children. You follow me? All right. Give me just a minute. Oh, we'll let you come out there when we're looking through your car and stuff.
okay. The rush me.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get somebody to come and take you over there to it.
A loaded pistol in the back seat beside 3 sleeping children. She has spent 3 hours explaining she had no choice. He has just explained what her choices cost.
Ask you, you know any of these folks right here?
Alley cat.
They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, well, just the one to the right here to the left. I'm gonna put number 1. If they're right on here, number 1. That's Alley Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's number 2?
Crystal.
Okay. Who's number 3 right there?
Can't really see the picture. I don't know who.
By that one.
I don't know who that is.
You don't?
No.
By that one.
That's Alley cat brother.
What's his name?
Real.
Rail?
That's the one who was. I was inboxing.
Okay. Was he there when all this happened?
No.
Okay. You talking about when this picture was taken?
No.
Oh.
When all of it happened.
Okay. Who's that?
Wood.
That's Wood?
Mm-hmm.
And he was there?
He was in the car with me.
Can you initial right here for me? And then put today's date 7/16/15. I'll be right. You said they threw the phone out the window?
Mm-hmm.
You remember where it's at?
Yeah, I'm coming from up the bridgeway, yeah. It's right at the end of the thing when you're coming off Warrenton and you get on the little bridge thing to come to Fairfield.
She has now signed and dated photographs. That is no longer a conversation. That is testimony in her handwriting.
All right, when the three got out to go in, do you remember what any of them had on whatsoever?
No, I know somebody had on khaki pants.
You don't know who had them on?
The dude from Marina Court. They were like khaki or white or something like that.
Were they shorts or long pants?
Long pants.
All right.
And Bruce, I think, had on some blue jeans. I think Bruce and Vaughn had on blue pants.
Bruce and who?
Javon.
Javon had on jeans or pants?
I think they both had on blue jeans.
Who?
And then when Javon got in the car, he had on black jogging pants.
Mhm.
He didn't have the blue jeans on.
Who put your sweater on?
The boy from Marina Court, I think, had on the gray hoodie.
You remember what shirt Bruce had on?
I don't remember.
What about Javon?
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't want to play you this video. Might be a little clear for you. Up a little bit. Another one up on one second.
That's the boy from.
Right there.
Yeah. No.
Back it up for you. Let me see a different one. Hold on. Just take some minute. Do you recognize that shirt?
That's not the shirt. That's part of a bag. That's not.
Back a little bit. See, it's got writing on the back, or it's just like a design.
Yeah, that's not writing. It's just lines, like it was peeled off because it been washed.
But is that your shirt?
Yeah.
That is yours. Okay. Now, who is that right there wearing it?
I have no idea. I have to see them like in the front.
He puts the footage in front of her and asks about a shirt. She corrects him on the design, explains why the print faded, and confirms it is hers.
You know who that is?
The guy that Bruce was talking to.
Where was he talking to him at?
He came out the door the first time we went.
First time he went where?
To the shrimp basket. He went and talked to him. Bruce went inside, actually went inside.
When was that?
The same day. It was like earlier though.
Let me get you another better look.
But I know he drives a black truck, because that's who brought him to my house. And in Bruce's phone, the message that he had sent him, he was like, the back door unlocked.
Who sent that
That
message?
guy right there sent Bruce that message.
To his phone or your phone?
To Bruce's phone. I was showing the messages to Alex them, and I think that's why Bruce really wanted to try to kill me, because he left his phone in my car, and when they leave their stuff, I go through it.
Where's that phone at now?
That's the one I threw out the window.
Okay.
But that guy still have his phone, because afterwards...
Who still has his phone?
That guy.
Shipman?
He was still calling him and texting him. And
That is the sentence this case turns on. The employee texted Bruce that the back door was unlocked. She read it before the robbery, and it drove them there anyway.
the one I seen on the news was like clearer.
I'm just trying to find her back one. Talking about this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
See, the other guys come in there at the very back. So kind of watch. You see what that door in the back? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Watch that.
That's Javon. I think that's Javon. Because he's the shorter one. And then Bruce is the one with the white sweater on.
Now, the white sweater's the one you're talking about was yours? Or the one with the design on the back?
The one with the design on the
So
back.
Javon had on the one with the design.
Yeah. And then a dude from Marina Court, I know he had on the white khaki, whatever color pants there was.
Javon had on...
And then that white jacket's Bruce's.
Bruce had on the white jacket.
Yeah, because he had that on all day.
And then the gray hoodie with the khaki pants was the Merino Court dude.
Mm-hmm.
And they were khaki shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you think they were pants though?
Yeah, I thought it was. They looked like pants when he was sitting down.
Okay. Because they are long. And we're going to play this again just to kind of sum that up. That right there.
It's the Marino Court.
And you don't know his name at all, nickname, nothing?
You've never seen him before until we picked him up.
Who's he friends with?
Bruce.
Friends with Bruce.
She's faster at this than the detective. He is still asking who's who. She is sorting them by height, by jacket, by who had that on all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much money they got?
No, but that's my baby's diaper bag.
Which one?
That one that's in his hand that I'm looking for.
In whose hand?
This, if you go back, the bag he pulled out right here, that's my baby's diaper bag that I took my house up looking for. And I can't find it, that's why. See?
Who's that?
That's Javon.
Okay.
She isn't watching an armed robbery. She's watching her missing diaper bag on camera in a masked man's hand carrying the money out of a restaurant.
That's my baby's.
Did they give you any money at all?
No.
And if they did, it's okay. I just need you to be honest with me.
No. LK gave me $50.
Okay.
And I went to the Shell station and I put some gas in my car.
Right after this?
Like, later, but we got ready to go to the club.
Okay.
It was the one on by my house.
All right, let's. So you said y'all went to the shrimp basket earlier that day.
Yeah, like 6 or 7. We didn't go to it, but we was. But they had me parked there before.
Had you parked where?
At the trailer park.
Okay.
But I wasn't in that spot right there.
But you went to that trailer park?
Yeah.
Okay, who all was with you?
At that time, just me and Bruce.
Who was the mastermind of this whole thing?
I want to say Bruce.
Okay. Why did he tell you to park there?
He told me he was going to hit a lick. But earlier that day, he told me...
When somebody says hit a lick, what does that mean to you?
Serve a crackhead.
Okay.
He asks the one question that turns a witness into a co-defendant, and he asks it softly in the middle of a conversation about a gas station.
And then, so when he went in, he was gone for a long time.
When you went in where?
The shrimp basket.
Did you see him go in the shrimp basket?
Yeah.
How did you see him go in?
He went in the back door. He went in the side door. Like, when you park on the side and you go in, that way he went earlier today.
Okay. So he went in there, and how long did he stay?
He was in there for like 15, 20 minutes. And at that time, I was calling Alex saying, this dude got me sitting outside waiting and he ain't nowhere to be found.
Okay.
And then Alex was like, just leave. But when I got ready to pull off...
Why did Alex know? Did Alex know you was carrying him over there?
No, Alex thought I was dropping him off in Warrenton.
Okay.
Because I take my kids out that way, so...
Okay. Alright, so he finally came out.
Him and the other dude came out.
Him and what other dude?
That was in the video with the
In the orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they went to the truck. They looked at something. And then he walked to my van.
Did the dude in the orange come to the van too?
No. My first time actually seeing him up close is when they came to my house.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a minute. So he comes back to the van. What happens then?
He was like, oh, sis, we good. You can go. Then I was like, where am I going? And then he was like, you dropped me off in Warrenton, but I dropped him off at that Walmart.
Okay.
And then I went back. And then I had picked up Alex them. And then he was like, what you want to do? I said, I need to find something to wear to go out. And then that's when we started planning to go out. Then later on that day, Bruce came back. And then I was like, who is this dude and why he keep asking me for rides?
And he come to your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he hang with Alex them, so.
Okay.
Then I was like, why he keep asking me for rides or whatever? Because I don't really ask them who they is. If they know Alex, I'm like, okay.
2 trips. That is the detail that ends the version where she didn't know. She drove Bruce there at 6 or 7, then drove him back after dark.
The guy from Marino, do you know exactly what house he come out of when you picked him up?
No, we picked him up in the front, actually.
Okay.
Like, the story, but I know he walked out of Marino Court.
Okay.
So.
All right. So then he comes and he says, "Hey, carry me back over there that night when the robbery happened." Right.
Yeah, he said he was going to his cousin's house. Then that's when we actually parked behind his cousin trailer. Because it's a white dude that I was talking to. I don't even know who he is. It was a white guy staying in the first trailer. And then there's a black couple where I was parked at. It's a lady that stay on this side. I guess that's what his cousin stay. Then next to it is a back trailer. Then a black couple and their daughter. And then I was talking to them and the white dude up front.
Okay. So, could you see them go in the back door of the shrimp basket that time when you parked?
No, because we was parked on the side in the back of a trailer.
Okay.
And then when I was pulling out, they was coming through the Popeyes right there.
Did Alex tell you they was robbing the place?
No.
Do you think he knew?
I honestly don't think, because he wouldn't have took me over there with my kids. Like, if
Was your kids in the car?
Yeah.
Both of them?
All three of them.
All three of your kids were in the car?
He don't never, like, say if we finna go fight or whatever, he'll be like, don't take your kids, because shit can get real. And we'll drop my kids off and go where we're going to go. So I feel like if something like that was going to happen, he wouldn't have maybe taken.
He wouldn't have took me over there with my kids. That is her entire defense. And it is not a defense of herself. It is a defense of him.
My kids.
When did the dude in orange come over to your house?
Like, it was like 2 days after.
The robbery?
He was like, somebody snitching and we know it's you because we don't know you. Because I'm the newbie at the group. So, of course, they going to think.
You said it's 2 days later?
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 days later.
Who was with him?
Bruce was in the truck with him. And then Javon and the Marino Court dude and like 6 other dudes jumped out of like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the newer PT Cruiser, but it's longer. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
And like one of those, it was a great one.
Okay. Did they leave anything in your car from the robbery?
You know, just a scale, a knife, and like 3 phones.
Where's them phones at now?
Javon got his phone. Bruce's phone is out the window. And then, I don't know who the other phone was, but all of the other stuff was in Raceway trash can.
When was that?
The night of.
Okay.
But Bruce's phone just...
Did you see a pink iPhone?
No.
Okay. At Raceway. Were they in the car when you stopped at the Raceway?
Mm-mm.
It was late?
I had done went home and we was eating and all that extra crap at this time. One nobody in the van but me, Unique, and Caleb.
Okay.
And then we got out, got gas. Then I was like, somebody's scale and knife is in here. And then Unique was throwing it in the trash, and then that's when we had drove off.
Stolen phones in the van, a knife in the van, then a gas station where the knife goes in a public trash can on the way to the club. That is not duress.
You didn't see them take their masks off when they got out of the car?
They didn't take anything off. Like, when they got out the car, they didn't even have it on. So I don't even understand.
So they put it on outside the car?
I think they put it on in a trailer. Because when Javon got back in the car, he had on something totally different than what he had on when he got out.
You remember what trailer it was?
Yeah, the one we was parked next to.
Yeah. Okay. And that sweatshirt, or that sweater that was yours that had the design on the back?
It was actually my granny picture. And it got washed off. That's why I didn't notice that was still back there because I haven't worn it in so long. But it's always in the van because in case it rained or I could just cover my baby up with it.
And it's that dark colored one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's actually lighter in the video, but it's not that light. It's dark gray.
Okay. Alright. Where did you drop them off at, you said?
Twin Oaks by the pool.
And you just saw them get out and go. Did they run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast with their book bag.
And who all stayed in the car with you?
Just me, Wood, and Alley Cat. And my kids was in the backpack.
What did they say?
Who, Alley Cat and
Yeah.
Wood? They were like, what the fuck they running for? And then Wood was like, I'm finna go find where they went or something like that. He tried to stay out there. And
But
I told Wood I'm not finna
Watch the correction she makes. They didn't have the masks on getting out, so they must have put them on in the trailer. She isn't remembering. She is reasoning it out loud.
It wasn't strange for him to get back in the vehicle with masks on.
All I heard was them say, "Driver, we're gonna kill you." I didn't even look back and try to.
How many of them had guns?
2.
Which 2 was it?
The one with the white, and somebody had a red shirt over their face when they got in.
You don't remember who they was, though?
No. It was like reddish, pinkish.
And you said you read a text message on Bruce's phone?
I read a lot of messages on Bruce's phone.
Well, tell me what all they said.
Bruce texts Big Dog OJ, Olock, something like that. That's what the dude number saved in his phone is. And he was like,
Hold on a second. The guy in the orange is saved as what?
Big Dog, Big J, something like that. Or OG something.
OG or Big Dog or what?
Or Big Loco, something. I know it's 2 letters, and then it's a word.
Okay.
I think it's OG Big Dog or OG something. Can't remember. I should have kept it.
And what did the messages say?
When he first texted him, he was like, "What's up? You hitting the club?" And then down some more, I remember him saying something about, "Is the game still playing tonight?" Then he was like, "What's the score?" Then he said something about cheerleaders and basketball players. And then he was like, "The game almost over." And he said, "Big lead." I guess, I don't know. And then he was like, he called him, and Bruce was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And then he was like,
He lets her recite the entire code without interrupting. She is reconstructing messages the detectives already have, so every word she gets right proves she read them.
Who said,
Hold on one sec. Hello? Where'd you throw that phone out at again?
when you're coming off the breezeway, when you're leaving Warrenton,
Leaving Warrenton.
and you get on the little bridge that leads to Fairfield.
Get on the bridge that leads to Fairfield.
Right there at the end of it is a street sign.
Right at the end
Like
of
a
the
merge.
where you said there's like a street
It's on the
sign, it's like
driver's
a
side.
merge. She threw it out the driver's side. Ah, boy. So go ahead.
And then he called him, and then all I heard the dude say was, "Try the 4th," or something like that. And then Bruce was like, "We going to the beach the 4th." And then he was like, "No, we have to something now, or something," he said. And the dude was like, "Game over." And then Bruce hung up the phone. And then they got out. They took the book bag. They took a book bag and a duffel bag. They went in the trailer. And then that was it until they came back out.
That night.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw him go in the trailer.
Yeah, they went in. The lady answered the door. The dude mom answered the door.
Mhm.
Because he wasn't there. And then they went in there, and they was in there, and then they came back out.
Game over. That was the go signal, and she heard it from the driver's seat of her own van.
When Alley Cat gave you that $50, what did he tell you it was for?
Gas.
Has he got a job?
Mm-hmm.
Where does he work at?
Firehouse. But I thought it was weird because he don't give me money unless he get paid, and he only get paid on Wednesdays.
So you think he gave you money from the robbery?
That's where it had to come from, because don't nobody got no job but him and Wood, because he work at the studio. But Wood ain't gonna give me no money. He'll buy food before he give me money.
How can I figure out who that guy is from Marino?
I don't think it's Bruce.
Bruce ain't gonna tell it, or will he?
He probably will. He just got out of prison. Let them.
Now, has Bruce kenned any of these guys? They just friends.
I have no idea.
Well, who
My
all-
first time meeting him was him and Vaughn was that day. Like, Alec was like, my brother need to go, and he was like, my brother need to go somewhere. I was like, okay.
Which one of them got a tattoo on her hand?
The Marina Court dude.
He does?
He got a couple of tattoos on his hand, a whole bunch of them.
And you don't know his name?
No. That's how I knew who he was when he got back in the van, because of his tattoos on his hand.
Did he have a gun when he got back in the van?
No.
So it was the other two.
It had to be Bruce and Javon.
Because
But the Marino Court dude was in the back where my kids was at.
Mhm.
And then they was like, they was going to kill us if we don't drive. So I just drove because my kids was there, and they probably would have.
They probably would have shot my children. The truest sentence, she says all night. She isn't protecting Alley Cat or Bruce or Javon. She is protecting a version of the night where she was a passenger in her own vehicle.
Hey there. How are you? I'm Lieutenant Gilmore. I'm going to read some instructions to you, and then I'm going to show you some pictures, okay? I'm going to read all these instructions, and we'll discuss it after that, okay? It says, you will be asked to view a group of individuals. The person of interest might or might not be present in this group, and the lineup is not in any particular order. It is just as important to exclude innocent persons from suspicion as it is to identify the perpetrators. You should not feel that you have to make an identification. Take as much time as you need to look at each individual. If you do identify someone, I will note your exact words regarding your identification. Individuals presented may not appear exactly as they did on the date of the incident because features such as head and facial hair are subject to change. We will continue to investigate the incident with or without an identification by you. After viewing the individuals, if you can make an identification, please initial and date the photograph of the person you have identified. After viewing all the individuals, if you cannot make a positive identification, you may inform me of any individual that you believe most resembles the person you saw. Since this is an ongoing investigation, you should not discuss this lineup or the results. Did you understand all those?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to initial them, saying I read them all to you. You can please begin to review the individuals.
Is it 16 or 15?
16. Okay, now what do you know that this individual did?
Sat in the van with me.
Sat in the van with you. Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
Maria Robinson.
Sat in a van with me. 4 words and a lineup identification, confirmed by the woman who was driving.
You selected number 3, if you'll just initial right there. Okay. I'm going to show you another one. Do you still understand the instructions?
Yes, sir. Alright, just sign right. That's saying you still understand the instructions. Alright, you can flip it over and view it. I don't know.
You don't know any of them?
I know him, but he don't have to do this.
Okay. Alright. Show you another one. You still understand the instructions?
Yes, sir.
Gilmore. Hey, can I?
Looks like Javon, but I don't think that's him. Cause he got dreads now.
Okay. Recognize anybody at all in there? Like that one? No? Okay. Just initial right there for me. All right.
6 photo lineups. Between each one, she is left alone with a table and a chair. This is the 9th hour of a day that started with somebody asking for her ID.
You good, sweetie? Mm-hmm. All right. You need. Hey, Maria, I got another one.
Still remember the instructions? You mean to read?
I think that's Bruce before he had the dollar sign on his face. Because that's exactly how he looked.
Okay.
But he got a big dollar sign tattoo on his face.
Okay. Just, and then, you know, date it. Who?
17.
16. All right. And what did this individual? What did he do?
He went in. He had the white sweater on.
He had a white sweater on.
Like a white jacket or whatever on.
Okay.
And that's the one I took over there earlier that was talking to the dude that works there.
He went in where?
The shrimp basket and talk.
Yeah, number 5. Just initial right there. Stating that you dated near number 5. Okay.
A dollar sign tattooed on his face. That is how she knows him. No last name, no address, but she got in a van with him with her 3 children in the back.
Well, you're almost done. We'll get you out of here. They're going to go ahead and go out there and look in your car. You good with that? All right. You still remember the instructions? Is that a yeah or no?
Yeah.
Can you sit up for me for just a minute? I know you're tired. We're going to get you out of here soon.
right, you've signed and dated number 6. Who is that individual? Wood? Okay. Initial right here that you picked up.
She falls asleep at the table. Nobody wakes her for 24 minutes. When they do, it isn't to charge her. It is because they couldn't find the phone.
Wake up. Wake up. Let's go take a ride. I want you to show me where you're talking about on that phone, because we went over and walked everywhere and couldn't find it. You know what kind of phone it is?
The little food stamp phones.
It's a what?
One of the little food stamp phones.
Oh, it's an Obama phone? Alright. Is it one like this, like a little flip phone like that?
It's not a flip phone.
It's just a regular straight phone. I got you. Let's go take a ride. Not one where the screen.
4 men were charged over the shrimp basket robbery. In April 2016, Jarvis Lewis and Ivy Shipman were each sentenced to 15 years. Shipman was the employee. Javon Scott and Bruce Williams faced robbery charges in the same case.
Maria Robinson does not appear in the public reporting. There is no published record of a charge against her, and nothing she said here was ever tested by a jury. What is on the record is the tape. 3.5 hours, 1 van, 6 photo lineups, and 3 children asleep in the back of it. The record doesn't say what happened to them either.
If this is the kind of breakdown you're here for, subscribing means you'll see the next one.